What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Miguelito To Toe, where we break down the biggest fights in boxing. Anthony Joshua is back, but this comeback fight against Kristian Prenga was anything but easy. Joshua stepped into the ring looking to prove that everything he's been through, including his time away from boxing following his vehicle accident, he still belongs among the heavyweight elite. And what we got was one of the most dramatic heavyweight fights of the year. Because for a moment, it looked like Anthony Joshua's comeback story was about to become a nightmare. Anthony Joshua defeats Kristian Prenga by round 2 knockout, but the final result doesn't tell the whole story. Before Joshua scored the knockout, Kristian Prenga shocked the boxing world by dropping Joshua twice in the first round. A fighter many expected Joshua to dominate had the former champion in serious trouble. But Joshua showed why experience matters. He survived, he adjusted, and when the opening came, Anthony Joshua reminded everyone why he is one of the most dangerous punchers in heavyweight boxing. Well, Anthony Joshua did right. Number one, he stayed calm under pressure. The biggest positive for Joshua wasn't just a knockout, it was his mindset. After being knocked down twice, Joshua didn't panic. He relied on his championship experience, recovered, and waited for the right opportunity. That shows maturity and growth. Number two, he still has elite power. The biggest question coming into this fight was, does Anthony Joshua still have the power that made him a champion? The answer is yes. When Joshua landed clean, Prenga couldn't recover. That devastating finishing ability is still there. Number three, he showed heart. Coming back after time away from the sport was already a challenge, but getting tested immediately and finding a way to win showed that Joshua still has the mentality of a champion. Anthony Joshua's mistakes. Number one, slow start. The biggest mistake Joshua made was allowing Prenga to gain confidence early. Against a dangerous heavyweight, you cannot afford to start slow. A fighter like Tyson Fury or another elite opponent will take advantage of those mistakes. Number two, defensive mistakes. Joshua's defense was too open. Prenga was able to land clean punches that surprised everyone watching. Joshua needs to tighten those mistakes before facing the best heavyweights in the world. Number three, taking too much damage. Winning the fight is what matters, but Joshua cannot continue giving opponents opportunities like that. The top heavyweights will look at this performance and see openings. Well, Kristian Prenga did right. Number one, he came to win. Prenga didn't walk into the fight intimidated by Joshua's name. He attacked immediately and believed he belonged. That confidence allowed him to land the biggest punches of his career. Number two, he used his power. Prenga proved he wasn't just another opponent. He showed legitimate heavyweight power by putting Joshua down twice. Number three, he made Joshua fight. Instead of being a showcase comeback opponent, Prenga turned this into a real test. He forced Joshua to dig deep. Kristian Prenga's mistakes. Number one, he lost discipline after the knockdowns. After dropping Joshua twice, Prenga had the momentum, but against a former champion, you can't assume the fight is over. Number two, he let Joshua recover. Once Joshua survived the storm, the fight changed. Prenga needed to stay aggressive but controlled. Number three, he gave Joshua a chance. Against a fighter with Joshua's experience and power, one opening can end everything, and that's exactly what happened. What this means for boxing, this fight matters because heavyweight boxing needs stars. Love him or hate him, Anthony Joshua is still one of boxing's biggest attractions. When Joshua fights, fans pay attention. A successful comeback keeps the heavyweight division exciting and creates bigger opportunities. And now the biggest question is Anthony Joshua ready for Tyson Fury? This performance creates even more intrigue. Joshua showed he still has power. He still has toughness. He still has championship experience. But he also showed he can be hurt. He can start slow. His defense needs improvement. Those are the things Fury will try to exploit. What's next for Anthony Joshua? The biggest fight on the table is Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury, but Joshua cannot overlook what happened against Prenga. Before facing Fury, Joshua needs to improve defensive awareness, starting faster, staying composed under pressure, because Fury is one of the smartest heavyweights of this generation. What's next for Kristian Prenga? Even in defeat, Prenga gained something valuable. He earned respect. He showed he can compete on a big stage. The next step is stay active, fight ranked opponents, continue building his name. This loss doesn't erase what he accomplished. Anthony Joshua won, but this was not the easy comeback fight people expected. He was tested. He was hurt. He was forced to fight through adversity. And that's why this performance matters. Joshua proved he still has what it takes to compete. But before stepping into another mega fight, he has things he needs to fix. Because in heavyweight boxing, one punch can change everything. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to Miguelito To Toe, and turn on notifications. Let me know in the comments. After watching Anthony Joshua versus Kristian Prenga, do you think AJ is ready for Tyson Fury? I'll be back with more boxing analysis, breaking down the biggest fights, the biggest moments, and what's next for these fighters. This is Miguelito To Toe, and I'll catch you on the next one.